thing is, it ain't worth it.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger? Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world? I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision. According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you. Well met, Captain. She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time? You're right. I can do this. I just need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk-Tuk.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right? There's nothing to work out. My baby's back home, and that's all there is to say on the matter.
No, Mama, I have plenty to say about this, but that's between us. Now you promised the Captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me can have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
Poor Braxton.
I don't want to think of it.
Hello again, dearie. What can I get you? Bless your little heart. You must mean caffeinoid. If it's pep you need, one pill does the deed. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for? Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry. I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't... Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams... The one upstairs, where we store... In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of the... The graveyard's near the southern ruins. You're certainly welcome to pay our respects, but the do be careful. I'd hate... Chin. Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail? Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail? Come to share a secret with Auntie Abigail?
I smell blood.
Come out, play!
No! Who did this?
Captain, look out!
I'll take your confession now!
On my way.
Coming over to you. Incoming!
I smell
No doubt. We are victorious.
I'm drinking here. Move your... Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak. You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened? Damn. Well, you find our box of memories? Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative. And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Even old Manta's passed.
Excuse me, but this area's off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe. That's my nice way of telling you to sod off. We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you? Right. Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights, though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours. You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she... And I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free...
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello? Yeah, and for the 100th time, I'm not opening this door. Who are you, anyway? Oh, finally! Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing. Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run. You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught... It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But I respect the iconoclasts for doing... Law help them. I don't know. I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one... What do you want? Yeah, I've got a few. Give them all my regards. And...
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back.
Damn it. I was hoping you'd have more sense than our venerable leader here. I get the message. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our... I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been...
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same...
The written word can be quite effective, but losing your flock seems...
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duty.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling...
come out. Let's go out. Incoming. Incoming! Don't mess with us! Incoming! I'll take your confession now!
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on you.
That's the mission. Thing is, I ain't so sure it's worth it.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the raps. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends... Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a... Yeah, on account of giving him the order.
I fight you in the name of the law!
You got it, Captain!
Well done. We're still alive.
Go quiet. Okay, go quiet.
Got him! Cover the torso! You're hurt, Captain!
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon...
Impressive as always. for the... point, Captain. Everyone all right? Watch out, Captain.
Done.
Incoming. We were destined to prevail.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reaction.
If you'll just listen...
No! No more listening. No more preaching.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gun... Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to... This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an
Sermons? For the love... What? Sorry. Long day.
Welcome. What?
What are you buying? I'll be damned. Thanks for doing that. Before you ask, no, it ain't pay. Just being generous.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find... Then we call it even between us. We were hired to do so, why else? Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the Broker, and prefers the glow of... Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our... Our system works. We've racked up more You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive. We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist.
We're locked and loaded. Joy and Hudson know you're coming. They'll back you in the frontal assault on Devil's Peak.
Fighting ain't gonna get easier on the inside. Best hurry before the Marauders regroup. We'll keep watch out here.
We ain't responsible for the interior, so I guess you get to party without us. Good luck.
Easy does it.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Huh? Don't mess with us! I'm coming. can smell something.
Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me, face to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to sue us. Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, the Marauders may have other plans. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have... You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing dead. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry. Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. Aside from the bid, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask.
Great work.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Light 'em on fire, ladies and gents!
That's odd.
No prisoners!
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I saw something.
I'm taking cover! Waste of company ammo.
Weak! So weak!
Here they come!
All right?
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on in.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not... And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to... Oh no, my business is in trade. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why? That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while. I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're... Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone... A pity. Seems I have some information. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular... The bandwidth! There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which of course has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood. No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and... You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it. Is that a trick question? Because, of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will. There are so many members. Do specify. If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status. Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such. They are a curious lot. Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the... I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their home. Some say Graham suffers from night. I would assume it stems from the... You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true master. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to ourselves. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet, if MSI were the only corporation. Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declared, but MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity to... Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar, and Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally... Not much, admittedly. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a wrap. I do know that there is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect, if allegations are to be believed. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source. What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for it. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one... Sure.
thank you again for retrieving the bolt. It's every bit as complex. Anyway? I'm sorry. They're hardly a corporation. The evidence I'm hoping for would implicate one of the board powers. Anti-Cleo's space.
Not that we don't appreciate.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hard...
When Graham finally...
Praise the architect for... It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated. If we can find proof that one of the companies on the board is also active on Monarch, that'll... You have my...
Velma seen out of sorts to you?
It's always crazy.
I'll bet. Bitten one too many times, huh? Well, give me that caffeine. More or less dangerous than a steady Whew, that hits this. Great. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a west... If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We could... That said, 3's already...
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real...
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now.
You ever think about what goes on in a Marauder's head?
So what's the plan?